Why the story got written. Seeking collaboration, investor or multimedia agency and publisher. Transformation through re-education, a life-changing and magical adventure education for a new life generation. Rediscover the basics of life science through the world of visionary and mystical fiction. Why the real change is not happening. There is no need to go in detail about which state our planet is in and where we are as individuals, but we all know that changes are needed. Unfortunately, the global signs and individual messages that affect our well-being are not enough to set a positive change in action. We forget to see that all that is happening externally is merely a reflection from within ourselves. We don't see these messages as wake-up calls and guidance. We don't accept them. Go for external help only, and as soon as the peak of a crisis is over, or even before, we desperately want to go back to that familiar life which created the crisis, because that is the only reality we know. Our way of experiencing life is founded on our conditioning, linked to our education, which is about how to make a living, based on competing and comparing, resulting in us being takers and consumers. This very limited and familiar mind reality within us, connected to our conditioned thinking, wishing and wanting, projects itself outwardly as the media, which is making sure that we continue as consumers, through which we consume the well-being of ourselves, others, and the planet. We have created an enormous web around this fragile and very limited foundation that keeps us bound to that base. We need a different base. In order for this unhealthy, robotic reality to change, we need a different or new base. Tap into a different consciousness that we can get through a different education, which is about how to live. And through this, we will see life through different eyes, have a different point of reference, and will be able to deal differently with life in all its aspects and challenging situations. This knowledge lays latent within all of us and has been given the name the basics of life science, and is at the same time the practical application of any faith. But brought to the student, called a life scientist, through the world of visionary and mystical fiction. It is about the composition of the ever-changing theater of life, the magic role-play, and the understanding of the building blocks, regulation, function, and interaction of universe and nature, body, mind, and soul. Reaching the child, and the child within all of us, without human authority, the information is revealed by magical characters representing the guiding forces of Creator, universe, and nature, called the Magical or Sacred Council, and are the faculty members of the Magical University of Life, a lifestyle and awareness coaching team, all encouraging us how to live life and reminding us about our real self. Enter the world where magic, myths, and fairy tales meet. A fictional world full of soul-touching and life-enhancing stories, life-guiding conversations, ancient maps, inspirational galleries, a 7-day life-changing program, and much more. The production, The 7 Magical Adventures of Jenai, The Quest for the Ancient Wisdom Map, could set the stage for this entire new adventure education, with its many connected productions and products.